fun and games till I see one of them running around with my hand on.
Defend the device. Don't let them crash the gateway before it opens.
Is that a design for a weapon? Looks like you already found some of the parts. A Rustidyne Model 23, huh? Definitely not Janus sanctioned. But that doesn't matter now, does it? Let's see what this thing can do. Be advised, the gateway will collapse if it takes much more damage.
Gateway stabilizing.
Contact. Show that HCV what you're made of.
Foot in the grave. Keeps things interesting.
Exfil Burt headed to refuel.
Yo, it's close to dying. Start the trap, start the trap. Get it over here, nigga. What the fuck is he doing? No, 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 no. No. Bro, this motherfucker. James, come over here. No, James. No, 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 no. No, nigga. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no. Get over there. Over there. I'll keep it destructive, just don't kill it. No, nigga, it used to be there. Start the trap. Can you start it? Fuck, it's still sitting there. No, don't run.
Lights out, toe tagger.
Book a beach resort. So the whole family can get on board with the fun.
One day you'll wake up and realize the potential you had, knowing you've chosen comfort over effort, and you'll realize there's no one to blame but yourself. As long as you're breathing, you have the opportunity to change it around. The only pain wasn't failure, is in the regret of never trying.
Now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking. Anyways, that's brought to you by
Theodore's Podcast.
Is that Chris?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast that goes unnoticed. Make it back to the spot. Don't make it hot. We love you. Even though it's not hot. And welcome to episode 145. Shout out to all of listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Patreon. And again, like I said last podcast, we're back. This is 4 episodes in a row. Finally, without a break. And that's long.
We're not taking a break, bro.
What do you mean? Yeah.
We're not taking a break, bro. We're not taking a break, bro.
What are you talking about right now?
Damn, like, guys, this is the 4th episode in a row, but that's it, bro. No more mentioning it. We're fully locked in. Nah, the breaks don't exist no more. We're fully locked in, bro. 2025. This is new us, bro. New us, new.
Bro. Anyway, so you guys had an amazing week. I just want to start the pod with something that I did recently. Something crazy that you guys would be like, what the fuck, insane? Or maybe some people could relate. But I camped out for Pokemon cards last Friday. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a crazy ass experience only because I was alone. Well, not alone as in like, there was nobody else that I knew that was with me. My brother couldn't go, he couldn't go, Ethan couldn't go. So I just had to figure it out, and I'm not gonna lie, I would do it again. I enjoyed it, and I got what I needed. You enjoyed it? You had an experience? For real? Yeah. Again, because I wasn't that tired. You bought me energy drink, but I didn't use it. I didn't need it.
First of all, guys, we're still in not the best weather possible, you know? Like, it's not nice out.
It was definitely cold out.
And especially when it gets dark, it's not the nicest, bro. So well, I was just thinking to myself, there's no way this motherfucker's gonna stay here the whole fucking time, bro. You have to be there for what? How long?
11 hours. I got there like, damn near 1.
You have to be there 11 hours.
Yeah.
In the cold. And then I was just thinking about how, like, you're gonna sleep, like, use the bathroom, where the fuck you gonna use the bathroom, all that shit.
Well, luckily the boys that were in front of me, there was 4 people. I was sitting in line, there was 4 people in front of me. And while we were talking, they were like, yo, if anybody needs to take breaks and like go sleep in the car or go to the bathroom, we'll hold your spot. And I do know, especially back in the day, whenever people used to camp out for shoes, they would get triggered whenever they would have to repair there and them not be there. I thought it'd be like, nah, like it's not that. You have to stay there. But they were cool about it, and I Luckily, I was close to a shop right that had a bathroom and it was 24 hours. So that came in clutch. And also, I took a nap in my car. So I think I stayed outside until like, I would say 3:30 or 4
Go get some
o'clock.
Juggernog or
Because
something,
I
bro.
was talking to the people right there. Like, time was going by fast when I was talking to them. And from then on, it just got slowed down to them. I guess everybody was tired. They wanted to go to sleep. So I just ended up taking a nap in my car. And I think majority of people went to take a nap in my car. And then I woke up, mad scared because my phone died on me. So I had to charge it with my car. And because when I woke up, I was like, wait, fuck, did I miss the drop? And I couldn't see. There was a car parked next to me. Yeah. And I didn't want to get out because I was looking cold. So I was like, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I couldn't find it. Then I found it. I charged it. And I was like, wow, okay. It's only like 8 o'clock. But then I was like, I had like 3 more hours to go. And then my battery for my phone was low, so I couldn't use it that much. And yeah, overall, again, I will do it again. I'm going to do it again. We're going to do it again.
Yeah. This time we might actually record the whole experience. Maybe post it like an actual video or maybe for Patreon.
Now we'll do an actual video because I want to do that. Like the process of us camping, we'll interview some people there if we want to, and we open the cars that we get on camera.
Video, and I'm not excited to go. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not excited. I don't fuck with not sleeping in my bed or not sleeping comfortably.
Yeah, of course.
I hate that shit with a passion, especially when I'm tired. The cold is like amplified. Yeah, times 10 and shit. And especially when you wake up from a mini nap.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not valid. So I'm not excited for the whole like actually camping, but I am excited for you know, like the cards and shit, whatever we get. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I think this low-key sparked something.
Yeah.
Cause you know me, low-key, I fuck with collectibles no matter
what it is. Yeah.
No matter what it is, guys. I like collectibles because I like the fact that it's like, oh shit, I have that, you know?
Yeah.
Call me a hype beast, whatever it is. I just enjoy that, you know? It's cool. People come in your house and then they're like, yo, what the fuck, you have that?
Yeah.
Like, it's like a conversation. You know what I mean? It's just a fire thing to do. And then also you could decorate your house with shit like that, but I mean, I'm just looking forward to that whole like part of the
low-key, I might, depending on the inventory for a little bit before that specific drop, because there's gonna be a restock on a certain set that came out I think 2 months ago or something like that. But not too long ago, but it still said that they could get $1,000 for the card. So the one that Mondo was talking about.
Yeah.
So if that has a good inventory, I might camp out for that one, only because I want.
I think you should, to be honest.
But if I most likely will.
It's too early, bro. We're not starting the bitch.
Yo, I've never camped in my life, guys. Not even for shoes. I would always get lucky with like back in the day whenever they would do raffles and nobody wanted their sizes. I would just go to the Foot Locker and just wait and then see if they'll sell it, because usually people don't pick their shit up. But
yeah, so like overall, like you fuck with the experience.
I fuck with it, yeah. And I guess the only thing I didn't fuck with was that it kind of fucked up my sleep schedule and like the way I feel and shit. So, but now I know how to prepare. I know if there's more people with me, I'll be able to sleep more in the car comfortably, knowing that my spot is safe and I don't have to worry about nobody like saying anything. And also, yeah, I feel like because I've done it already, I can do it again. And I just love Pokemon cards. I've always loved that as a kid. I've mentioned that in previous episodes, and I'm slowly getting back into it again. And I just like the fact that, oh yeah, I have those expensive cards. Because I'm never gonna sell my shit ever, unless like. Nah, I'm never gonna sell my shit ever, bro. So I just like the fact that I could have it, and then people would be like, yo, tell me that shit, bro. I'm like, nah, I can't.
That shit's so fire, bro. I mean, I'm kind of like, I'm hyped for you. The fact that, because I know I've been knowing you guys for time.
Yeah, that.
So it's fire now that you're getting into it, I guess. I feel like it's never too late to get into like any sort of like hobby, collectibles or whatever. It's never too late. I mean, if you have the money, sometimes getting in too late is a little. That's where it hurts you.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, when everything is in the hype, shit is cheaper.
Yeah.
Sneakers, for example, bro, like they were cheaper before. Some were cheaper before. Now, those certain pairs went up in price, and it's the same shit for Pokemon, bro.
But it's good now too though, cause there's certain new drops that are valid shoes. We can still get them for like cheap.
Yeah.
Right? Well, reasonably cheap or whatever.
Facts.
And fuck, I was gonna say something too. If you guys supporters out there who have maybe Pokemon plugs, or if you could get in if you know somebody, like, if you could hook up with certain sets, bro, Prismatic, 151, him IPMs, do some business, bro, because I definitely collect it.
It's so far. Like I said, I'm happy and shit. You're finding, like, I guess a new, like, hobby. Yeah, because it's lit, you know, like, obviously you have the Funko Pop.
I'm still into Funko Pop.
That's what I'm saying, like, but it's like, the more we're going through time, the more we're gonna find more, like, random shit. Because if you think about it, our parents and shit like that, they have little things in their house, or in you know, everybody's used to it now. Like, you see the little decorations in your crib every day, you know.
Yeah.
But like we don't know, like, what got them to the point of, like, liking certain things. Like, for example, my mom, she would love, like, plants, and like she would have so many fucking plants, and like some people even knew certain plant names, and they're like, yo, what the fuck, like that plant, like, how did you get it that big or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, and like as we're getting older, we're getting our little, like, knickknacks, like, collectibles and shit. And then when our kids get older, they're gonna see that. They're gonna see it. They're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what is this? What the fuck is this? You know, you're gonna pull out that drawer with those random things, or like that box with the random things. It's just like, what the hell? You have this and shit? Yeah. You know, like, that's fire.
In my case, I'm just gonna have, like, a room full of collectibles, and also whenever I get more money, I'll start buying, like, old video game consoles, like the original PS1, because I had it, I don't know where I put it. I think we need it older to it out. And I want to get a working PS2 and some games there too. And I haven't had the PS3, so I just want to have those, maybe the original Nintendo Switch. Oh no, PS4. Yeah. So like those, yeah,
that's fire.
And another thing too that we did, we watched Mexico game literally after we recorded last episode.
We watched Mexico game,
and we won, guys. Mexico finally won. Well,
before we talk about, like, the good part, right?
Okay.
Because I mean, guys, I mean, I know a lot of people are into the whole betting, parlays, you know, FanDuel. You guys know what I'm talking about. So
gambling.
Yeah, gambling, sports betting, whatever, right? So I was fucking my dumbass. Well, it was a good idea. It just wasn't executed correctly, right? Yeah. It was my first time on fucking movie. I know exactly what to do now. Next time, it won't happen again, and then I guarantee we'll do something. But basically, I was like, yo, I don't usually bet, but I have a feeling like I know exactly what to choose.
Yeah.
I just knew, bro. I was like, oh, let me bet on this game. I'm not gonna tell nobody. I'm not gonna tell nobody that I'm betting. I'm just gonna fucking bet. If I lose money, I lose money, whatever. But I feel like I'm gonna win, right? So the bet was that I had initially put was Mexico to win.
Yeah.
It's time to spring forward. We're moving beyond the expected, with up to 80% off all your beauty purchases. We have something for everyone.
Raul Jimenez to score. That's what it was gonna be. But then I was like, I looked got greedy, and I was like, fuck, I want to make more money though. Let me pick another parlay to see if it makes me more money.
Yeah.
So I picked something else, and it was over-under score, right? And my dumbass, from what I understood when I selected what I selected was that Panama was going to score under 1.5 goals. From my understanding, that's what it was.
Yeah.
But I guess it was a whole match, right? It was a whole match and shit, whatever. So I basically fucked it up. I told George, I'm like, yo, bro, like, go through this bet, whatever, it's valid and shit.
And then I added one of your shit.
And then we ended up fucking. But yo, like I said, it was a good idea though. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, if I would have known exactly what everything meant, we would have made bread.
Yeah.
So I had the right idea, just executed terribly. not gonna happen again. But we did win though.
We did win, which is I was happy about it. Whenever we were watching it, it brought back that old feeling whenever Mexico used to play. Even like before we even won, it already felt like back in the day whenever we used to watch Mexico play. And I'm just happy for them because it's been a long we've been like in a trophy drought for like a long time. I don't know when we've actually won a big trophy like that.
Yeah, I mean it's been a minute since Mexico has been like on I guess on a positive like streak.
Yeah,
you know, because so many viewers were talking about it like, oh, like, you know, we didn't get the game,
like yeah, it feels like these players are not as passionate, play for the bag as before.
And now it does.
Yeah.
It was different, bro. You could tell by how they're playing. Even like the fans, I feel like are picking it up. Like people are being more prideful about Mexico. Like now we finally have a good team.
I think also what helped was Raúl Jiménez, because the way he performed in that game, you could tell. I think every single game that he played for Mexico, he pushed his heart and soul into that field, bro. And I thought that when he was playing, he was like, yo, I was like, yo, is this really like? This is not look like it's Raúl Jiménez playing right now, but we'll get a good job in that match. And also the previous match before that, the other matches before that.
Yeah, and he's also doing good in his starting.
Oh yeah. That's weird, right?
Yeah. So I feel like that he definitely helped, and then also the other people on the team who are fighting themselves.
Oh yeah.
Santi Jimenez, fucking Tino Huerta. And obviously, Edson, like, I feel like all of them slowly finding themselves and, like, I guess gaining confidence in the start. But I mean, they're not playing for just Liga MX. And I know a lot of people love the Mexican soccer league and shit, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's not the best soccer league in the fucking world.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If we want to succeed in any type of tournament, we need players to play in Europe for more experience because they definitely train weight different for yes, and it was just conforming to that type of level of the game play. And I also saw a bunch of Santi Jimenez here too, saying how like, oh, he's a flop when it comes to the national team. But I just think he just needs some time to conform to the team, more chemistry. I think the formation he has also is a 4-4-2. He's regular top, and I think they're gonna do pretty good in the World Cup next year. I'm confident. I'm like, if they don't, then you get Clippers to it. Age like Merck or whatever. But I also think that he's pretty young too. He's only 23. He's about to 24 next month, I think, in a couple of days. But I have confidence he's gonna find his form eventually.
I mean, I hope he hasn't even hit his time and stuff. So
yeah,
I feel like with more confidence, he's playing obviously a better team now. So I feel like it's the same thing with Mbappe. When we were like you were even saying like, don't give up.
Nah, yeah, of course.
You know, the same thing now. I hope motherfuckers get better. And do fucking good in the World Cup.
Me too.
I don't want it to be like one of those World Cups where it's just like what the fuck, we lose in like the first round or whatever, like we taking a chance.
Yo, imagine we make it all the way to the final.
Yeah, the same thing is correct. You ever seen that shit?
Yeah, Portugal versus Mexico in the final.
It's either Ronaldo wins it or if he wins it, bro. Honestly though, I would want Mexico to win, bro.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Even though I love Ronaldo, but at the end of the day, that's football, bro.
I guess my weekly recap, real quick. I just started going to the gym, and I started I guess I'm forced, because I know I was talking about it in the past couple episodes that my routine has been off and shit, and whatever, but these past 2 days, I found my momentum again, I found my rhythm when it comes to my routine, keeping a calendar is very important, guys. I think I said this in the previous episode, but I'm following the strict schedule of 4 workout days, 3 rest days, 1 Sunday, and it's fucking working perfectly, bro. And I'm not holding myself to this day is I have to work out this day. Nah, it's I have to work out 4 times throughout the whole week. So like that's today I want to use my 2 days. I wrote down my calendar 2 days today, crossed it out, 2 days / rest day, you know? Tomorrow I could do another rest day, but I'm not gonna do a workout day. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm keeping track of what I'm doing and shit. Also what I'm eating, like it's more thought out and I'm not just like I'm actually trying to like be good with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy with stuff. I'm doing good when it comes to that. I wasn't really gonna talk about it, but I guess I'll mention it. Like you guys can take a see, I'll probably won't mention it again for another year. Maybe 10 episodes or something like that.
Okay.
But I'm on day 10 of like a little journey that I'm having. Because I had a transformation before, obviously, but I'm on like a 100-day transformation, which is, I think I said it was that level. Yeah, I think it's the best thing. Because it's 100 basically when I started it was 100 days from when summer started.
Oh, you did mention it. You did, I remember it. Yeah, it was either last episode or it was the episode before that.
Oh, I'm still on that shit, guys. I'm on it. I'm literally like trying to stick to that. Because I know I'm gonna be I'm literally gonna look so different from like now to the 100th day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
how's Abby? Before I get to that, does Abby cook for food?
Yeah.
That's also a clutch thing too, because that's one thing I'm so inclined to hate, the fact that I have to cook my own food, my own like meals and shit. So yeah, not that I'm envious, but like yo, that's valid, bro. Because I would want that shit. But if you go to the gym with you, you said anything about it, or?
She felt good today.
Yeah.
And like I told her too, bro. I was supposed to a couple days ago and shit, and just flying for her argument a little bit because I was kind of being disrespectful about it.
Yeah.
And obviously, I feel like, guys, this is looking some advice, I guess, or just like something to think about. That sometimes the way you get motivated is not the way that other people get motivated.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
You know, sometimes their motivation come off as like fucked up or whatever. You know, everybody gets motivated with different types of things. You know, some people are like more like hopeful, like
that's why we always see different kinds of motivation videos every episode, not just one category.
But sometimes motivation videos might not like hit your soul, bro.
Yeah.
And then others are like more like, damn, I felt this shit, right? Of course. So in a couple of days,
Now that she's with us, we'll treat her the way she deserves. Now, where's her room? It needs to be her.
Okay. So like, I guess I was trying to hold Abby accountable a little bit and came off as fucked up, I guess, a little bit. You know, I'm not the best with my words sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, we got to argue with the big conclusion that I was just trying to hold her accountable.
Yeah.
But it keeps moving, right? Yeah. So today, she felt good, you know? And she was hella tired and stuff, so we didn't just fucking, she didn't just go to the gym, like, we also cleaned the house, because, you know, that's another thing that we have to do, though.
Yeah.
And we were kind of slacking a little bit before, because, you know, we were just being lazy people and shit.
Yeah.
So today we did that, and like she felt tired, and I was like, you see, like this is what I mean. Like even though you're tired, you probably feel accomplished as well. You feel great, like you feel amazing. You know what I mean? There's a saying like, oh, you have to earn the sunset. Like you have to feel tired at the end of the day because not because you're like the day dragged or like you hated your day, just because you felt accomplished, like how much shit you did. You know, you're proud of your day. And you're tired because of it, you know?
Yeah. Low key, I think I don't know if I should. I'm about to because I feel like I need it, and maybe it'll help my workouts a little bit more. But depending how I do tomorrow, because I'm gonna drink the Celsius. That's technically pre-workout or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna drink that tomorrow before I work out. I'll probably do like a full upper body. But depending how I feel with that, I'm gonna probably start taking pre-workout just so I could push myself even harder.
You know what you should take, bro?
What?
Creatine.
The only problem with that is like I have bad genetics when it comes to balding. My dad has it, So I feel like it'll just emphasize that genetic. Yeah. Well, I think so. I don't know because it could be certain factors. My dad started balding around 30 something, but also because he kept wearing hats every time he would have a shower, put a hat on, he wouldn't let it dry. I guess he wouldn't let his hair breathe. So I guess that might be some type of factor to it. But I'll take it for like maybe a couple months, see how I do, and then from there I'll just I'll quit it or whatever.
What I've heard, there's like a lot of benefits, and it's not even something.
No, yeah.
We already have that in our body or something like that.
No, I think creatine, you get that shit in like red meat.
And like supposedly supposed to it like makes you feel better and shit. Like,
yeah, and it helps you maintain your water weight or like it makes your skin look more full.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Cause I was thinking about it too. I was thinking about doing it soon. I haven't really like did research on it. Like I just know like kind of basics and stuff, but I want to do more research on maybe which one I should get, which is better. You know what I mean? Cause I'm pretty sure that I don't want to go into a match.
Well, it's actually not bad for you. The only thing that I saw was just the balding thing. I know it has a bunch of benefits to it.
Yeah, so maybe that's something you can do, or
yeah, I probably will. Cause I like.
Also, maybe I have different workouts. You know, maybe some workouts you haven't done, or like I don't know. Like,
I'm probably just gonna most likely what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna make it harder for me to add just weight to myself. Cause I feel like probably time for to add weight even though is making the workouts more difficult, but adding more weight to myself will make it a lot better.
Yeah, and like I said, you should try different workouts. Because I know you want to do your forearms and shit, like the forearms.
Oh yeah, yes, I definitely. All right, so that's a goal definitely because I feel like everything else is all right. The only thing I hate is my calves and my forearms, but I'm gonna start doing those exercises because when we did it, that shit burned like a bitch. So I'm gonna spam the shit out of those, bro. Let's moving on to the next topic, right? This is more nerd talk because I know you've seen this, and I know you know what we're talking about. So shout out to all my nerds out there, or not even just nerds, people who just love movies. So recently, Marvel / the Avengers, they dropped a video of them reviewing the cast for Avengers Doomsday coming out next year, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's insane to think about it, and I'm scared. Like, I'm excited, but I'm scared. I'm scared because it's not too far from now, and they're just now starting on production of the movie. Like, this is now in production. I think they're filming right now in London, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I feel like you need at least a year to shoot, a year to edit the movie, and like a good couple months to promote the shit out of the whole thing. Because, bro, it's gonna have the Avengers Endgame type of cast, or it's gonna be more type of OD people. And from what I think it is, the theories that I've seen, that makes sense. It's most likely gonna be no. Part 2 is Avengers Secret Wars, but that also comes after that movie, a year after that movie, 2027. So Doomsday, I think it's gonna be Avengers vs X-Men type of movie. How like maybe Doom, he ends up tricking these people into like fighting each other because their worlds are colliding, and I guess he wants to get rid of as much threats as possible or whatever. And I don't know if you guys see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna post it up real quick. But a lot of the OG X-Men cast is coming back. Yeah, you got Patrick Stewart obviously as what's his name? Professor Xavier. You got Oh, you do? Okay, so it's a lot, bro, and located could be more.
Yeah, because I mean, from what I've seen, people are saying that they're obviously not going to show everybody.
No, yeah.
Alright, so we got Thor, obviously.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth.
Vanessa Kirby.
That's Susan Storm.
Anthony Mackie.
That's Falcon or New Captain America.
Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, with Bucky.
Riley.
That's Black Panther. That's
Shuri.
Yeah, Shuri.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. That's Ant-Man.
Fucking Wyatt Russell.
That's from Thunderbolts. I think that's. I believe that's. No. Oh, that's Bad Captain America.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tenoch. Said that Tenoch.
Oh, that's Namor or Namor.
The thing. I can't see.
Yeah.
As
Pew.
Pew?
Yes, that's your name.
I thought it was Florence
Oh, Pew. So that's not Pew.
Whatever. Kelsey Grammer.
My God. I'm talking about Florence, not Kelsey.
Hey, yo, I was gonna say, you fucking beast.
No.
Louis
At
Coleman.
least they smell better from up here.
That's Sentry?
Yeah. Daniel Ramirez, that's a new Falcon.
Yeah.
Pacific Twin, the Human Torch.
Feels like I'm
David
growing
Harbour.
hair.
That's Captain Russia, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Winston Duke, that's
Duke!
that's fucking Mbaku. Hannah John Cleaner. I don't know who this is. Is this
Oh, that's, I think it's Ghost. Or something. I think the name's from, I think Ant-Man or something like that.
obviously
I think so.
Professor X, Magneto. What's his name?
Nightcrawler?
Yeah, Nightcrawler. He's such a cool character. Freaking yo,
Mystique? No, OG Mystique?
Bro, Cyclops.
And Cyclops hasn't been there in a long time. Channing Tatum, yes.
Yes, as fuck Gambit. And Mr. Fantastic.
And
Robert Downey Jr.
again, I'm excited, but I'm scared, bro. Like, I don't know. What do you think about this? I don't think you even said anything whenever I mentioned it.
I mean, because I when you did send it like in the group chat and stuff with my brother, I wasn't like seeing like any posts yet about it. But then I seen connections, and of course I started getting posts about it. And then when I saw it, I'm like, what the hell? Like bro, it's so many fucking people, bro. To the point where it's like, how the fuck are they even gonna afford like to pay all these people, right? Like,
But they could though. That's the thing.
that is the crazy part about it, though. Like, they have so many fucking characters. I just hope that it's a good movie.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously, like, I want it to have as much action as possible, because if you have all these fucking characters...
Oh, I think it will.
If you have all these fucking characters, bro, you better make this shit better than Endgame, better than obviously Infinity War. You have to make it better than these fucking movies, because if you already did a movie like this with a bunch of superheroes,
yeah,
and obviously Endgame was like...
Peak. It was peak, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to make these two movies the same thing as Infinity War and Endgame, bro.
Which it could. It
better,
could.
bro. But better. And then you have the potential to do it only because you have new characters.
And old characters.
Old characters coming. So you have the nostalgia effect, you have the hype effect, and then you have, like, the action, like, bro, the movie has so much potential, bro, but I see why it's scared. Because they could easily fuck this shit up.
Yeah.
They can easily fuck it up, but I think it might be impossible to fuck it up only because of how much positive factors they have for them.
Yeah.
They have I'm instantly gonna be like hyped by the nostalgia effect.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be fucking hyped because of these world clashes that we've seen. All of these movies, and now they're mashing up into one, and it's just like, what the?
Yeah, like they're finally gonna interact with each other. Like I'm just visualizing OG X-Men interacting with some of the new Avengers, like the people that we watched throughout the fucking however long it was, 12 years or whatever. And yo, just think about the amount of, like, I guess, talent that's gonna be on screen. Cause bro, Patrick Stewart, like Professor Xavier, Magneto, everybody from the OG X-Men, they're good ass actors. And
you see what I'm saying? So it's a little bit hard to fuck up because they have good actors, they have good superheroes,
yeah.
They have
a good villain, Doom,
a good ass villain, and then the action could carry the fuck out of the movie. They don't even like. Low-key, they do need a good story.
Yeah, they definitely need a good story.
That might be the only thing that could hurt it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things that's just, like, in their favor, bro.
Yeah.
To be honest, bro. But they can fuck it up only because they have... But what if they already had the movie planned, bro? What if they didn't?
Yeah, you're right, and we're just overthinking it.
Yeah, bro, this could have been, like... years of work finally being produced, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Finally being shot.
I was surprised when a waiter smelled like Creed Aventus while I smelled like. So I asked him how he was able to afford a $365 cologne, and he gave me this. Apparently there's something called micro perfume, and it's the smartest thing I've ever seen. They refill authentic designer fragrances into smaller ones, making them affordable to anyone. So this $365 Creed.
You know, because obviously they kind of puzzled it together because we already seen a lot of these characters.
Yeah.
So they could have easily just puzzled it together to this one thing, adding up to this, you know? Because they've been saying Secret War since like
Mad long ago, yeah.
You know what I mean? So they could easily have this shit planned. And I know that they're probably not showing that Spider-Man's gonna be in it too. You know?
I don't think he's gonna be in it.
You don't think he's gonna
I don't
be,
think
you
so.
think he's gonna be in Secret Wars?
Alright, he might be in Doomsday, but towards the end of the movie. Only because I saw somebody, because I was watching Dante react to this whole thing, and he got a donation saying how, what if the reason why all these... Listen, this is how crazy, bro, but it could, they could cook. So what if the reason why Doom makes everybody fight Ray? The reason why Doom is even here is because he's trying to find the anchor being for the MCU. And this whole time he's looking for Peter Parker, which is, I feel like he could be the anchor being for the MCU, bro. So, what if it ends with a shot of like, because I feel like there's gonna be a bunch of deaths in this movie.
You think so?
Yes, hell yeah, bro. It has to be. And again, to make sure like Doom is like a big ass threat, they have to kill somebody. Maybe like someone that we know, bro.
Maybe the old characters and shit.
I don't think, maybe some of them, but also maybe some new ones too. I think so. Maybe like what if they kill? I feel like definitely like some street level superheroes are gonna die, like the Thunderbolts. But what if they kill Ant-Man? What if they kill Thor instead? Because Thor sees Loki die already, but what if Loki sees Thor die?
You know, it would kind of make sense. I mean, you have to think about who's in there longer, right?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Because, yeah, they
If they kill Thor, I'm gonna cry in the theater, bro. But
that's just something more too, like...
Okay, that's true. They could kill, was it Shuri? Shuri. They could kill Shuri.
Same thing with Black Panther.
I
heard that there's also going to be a new Black Panther.
There could be a new Black Panther too, but we're just not getting spoiled on it. I don't want to get spoiled on it.
New Black Panther. Bro, we're missing so many characters. New Black Panther.
Doctor Strange's not there.
Hulk is not there.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like it's a reason why they're not there. Or maybe they're just saving it, but I just think that it probably would end with like, oh, Doom thinks he wants to find the angry being, and then we get a pen to like Peter Parker just doing his like regular like C-level shit. And yeah, but I feel like he's most likely gonna be in Secret Wars only because Tobey Maguire has to be there. That's the other thing, bro. Tobey, imagine this. Tobey, Andrew, Hugh Jackman, Robert Downey Jr. all like the same like screen, bro, fighting shit. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they had to delay maybe just 1 year. Just 1 year and we'll be good.
Like, we get a Iron Man, like, Iron Man comes back or something.
Oh, like some, like a variant or
yeah.
That could be too.
Iron Man comes back or some shit, like, bro, like, there's so many possibilities, bro, with the Secret Wars shit, bro, like, so many fucking characters, and then, like, so much shit, bro.
I feel like they have to make these long movies.
3 hours?
I feel like 4 hours. Doomsday has to be 3 hours. Wars 4 hours. Pushing 4 hours, yes. It has to be.
Low-key, because what was, Endgame was 3 hours,
It was 3 hours, yes. It was the first Marvel movie to be 3 hours.
Infinity War was what?
Like 2 hours or something. Almost 3 hours.
Endgame never, it doesn't even feel like 3 hours.
Nah, because there's so much shit going on, that's why. So imagine that.
I hate when movies are so good that it ends like. That's one thing that happens, bro. It's like I'm enjoying it so fucking much that I keep looking. I'm like, I hope it doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't end, bro. That happens with Endgame and shit.
Oh, I mean, but I do know whenever they finish with Secret Wars, that's the it for the MCU that we know. They're gonna just do like a hard reboot and just recast the people. And I think they're gonna be focused on like the mutant side of this time. So we're gonna get more X-Men shit now, and like maybe some obviously street level heroes and shit, new characters.
It'll be sad though, no?
It is sad, but I feel like it's needed only because I was looking getting tired of like the same characters over and over and over, and like and not being good movies. I feel like it's like a sign or something. Because like, bro, if they reboot the MCU, they could incorporate Ghost Rider, like people like that.
Yeah, Ghost Rider. I mean, there's so many like characters that they could add and shit, but damn, they're not ready to let go of all these like characters and stuff. Especially like, I mean, we kind of grew up with them.
We did,
yeah. Like, so it's like, damn. Even I know a lot of people like my brother too. He's like, all right, Robert Downey Jr. I get it, like, but even like him, like Iron Man and shit, like he was the first like. Loki, literally the first Avenger, right?
He was, yeah.
The first one that everybody was like, oh, Iron Man and shit.
Yeah.
Obviously Spider-Man 2 and shit like that, but like, Iron Man, I remember Iron Man was, for me, it was Iron Man the first, like, fuck this shit, Iron Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even letting go of that, and then, fuck it. I mean, I'm excited though. I don't give a fuck. Whatever comes out, I'm gonna fucking watch it and support it.
Me too.
I've said it before. I really don't care. Like, if the people hate it, people don't, like, people love it. Like, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I think regardless, even if it's a flop, it's gonna make mad money. Only because it's too long a movie, and because it's gonna make movie.
I hope it's the type of movie that we want to watch multiple times.
Start the bitch, nigga. Press ready.
That's how you know if a movie is good.
Yeah.
You want to watch it a couple of times in the movie theater.
Yeah, but I've been yapping for like mad long. Yeah, you could pick some fucking topic, bro.
James, start the bitch. Or whoever the fuck. Super go. Somebody.
Okay. And like, the reason why, like, I don't know, I feel like I've been getting a lot of videos on YouTube about like, maybe because I talk about parenting and I like parenting videos and shit like that. But I feel like for me, I'm starting to realize shit that I didn't notice before, because people are like, it's like now I'm realizing, because somebody's saying it and I'm like, wait, like that low-key makes sense, right? So basically what I'm talking about is like how I was raised, right?
Okay.
I basically like didn't have a voice growing up.
Yes, you said that how you whenever you try to, well, when it comes to arguments or something, you felt like you never really heard.
Like that too, and then also that like I couldn't like say that I was wrong, or like I could never like admit that I was wrong, bro. Because I was just automatically wrong no matter what. And also that I find myself realizing that certain things like make my life harder. Like what? When I do something wrong, I don't stop thinking about it till like at 50. Or like I do something to myself for it in a way. Okay. Or like I make a mistake and then like I just think I'm fucking dumb or some shit. Okay. Like, it could be something so simple, you know, like something that's not even that serious. Or like something deep down inside, like it just fucks me up for the rest of my day. You know?
Yeah.
And then like it translates to me doing that to other people, and it's like, but it's not that big. You know, like when other people make simple mistakes, I take it like OD. I'll give you an example. Like maybe Abby forgot something, like we have to do something for them, and like for me, and like let's say, like I just get mad about that.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I just get mad because I'm like, how do you forget, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, in reality, like...
People forget.
People forget for anything, you know?
Yeah.
Even I forget.
Yes.
So it's like, why am I getting mad?
And people also forget shit too.
Exactly, but it's like, I know I can help it, but like, it's just like, for some reason, like, it just happens and shit. And it's like annoying.
Okay, I see it now, yeah.
That's an example of like, it makes my life harder. Okay. Like, this shit makes my life harder and stuff, you know? So I can usually go to the different ways. I was, you know, like, I was just like, oh, I'm crazy, figure it out, whatever. Yeah. You know, like, the partner's argument, and like, you know, you have to fucking fix it. Yeah. And it also happens sometimes when, let's say for example, like the betting shit, right? Yeah. It took me fucking like 3 days to let go of that.
Yeah, bro. Okay, that is a good example because when that happened, I was like, oh fuck, you just lost $400. It was fuck. You like, you happy that fucking Mexico won. And I saw like you just kept looking at your phone like, oh my god. I think I'm tight, bro. Like, you kept saying that shit. I was like, bro.
But and like it's because like I made this one mistake, you know, and like I couldn't let go of it because I was holding myself to. I don't know. It's weird, bro. You see, it's like a double-edged sword, bro. Because you hold yourself like to a high standard, so you expect so much of yourself. But then sometimes you're like,
yeah, but I get that. But there's certain times when you just don't have to do that. That's literally You have to learn how to turn that off. Not everything has to be
that deep.
Yeah. Sometimes, again, you lose a bet. I think like thousands of dollars that you lost. Alright. Maybe like a couple hundred, like $120, or yeah, $120, $50 in reality, because you guys split evenly or whatever. Oh, you get that shit back in the day, or you get that shit back from doing this. Or what's a couple $100? You could have lost that. You went gambling in California and you won, you lost, and then you won again. But what if you lost it? What, you would have been tight about it the whole week, that whole trip? For me, I was sick over there. It was annoying the fuck out of me that I was sick. But again, we were in California, bro. Fuck it. I'm sick, but I'm in California. We're recording content.
I know what you mean, bro. I guess I do have to know how to turn it off and stuff.
Yeah, just something like you always gotta remind yourself too. I feel like you should write that down somewhere, like in a mirror or something. Yeah. You know how people whenever they have mirrors, but it's like for their look, like your hands are this and that. Maybe you could do that.
Yeah, be patient.
Yeah.
James, start the bitch, bro. What the fuck?
It's just like I think sometimes it's too serious and it's stupid, like, you know.
And then you say I'm more serious than you.
You are sometimes, but like.
It gets to a point though.
Nah, the way that we're like different is that sometimes I feel like you can't take jokes. Like the way I joke.
Yeah.
You can't take like jokes and shit. And then me is like, it's just like look like. It's more like I guess I would acne. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
Acne and shit. And like it's bad that I do that. But it's mainly the acne. And I don't know why. It's because like. I guess she lives with me and like she gets like you know the full experience of what it is to be with me all the time, and like I guess she gets the bad end of it. But if she was here, I know a lot of you guys like wish she was on a podcast and stuff. Maybe one day we'll get deeper into it.
Oh hell yeah,
you know. But she'll tell you that like sometimes I take things too serious and I can let it ruin my whole day. And it's stupid, though. It's stupid, bro. It's stupid. Like, I forgot what it was, but like, I think the house is a mess.
Yeah.
The house is a mess. And I look at it the whole day. Like, bro, what the fuck is you know, but it has something to do with something like deep down inside.
I think you just need therapy.
Maybe I fucking do, bro, because it just feels like my whole world is spinning and I have no control of my life. Like, it's my house is a mess. Like, I'm rushing to go places. Like, I have no sense of control of what the fuck is going on. Like I woke up late because I fell asleep late. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel good in the morning. Like, everything was like just. Felt like out of my control.
Yeah, you need
James, accept the fucking James.
That's the only reason. That's probably the only way it could probably help a little bit.
Guys, what do you guys think it is, guys? Like, it literally felt like everything was out of my control, bro. Like, it felt like everything was out of my control. This is fucking annoying.
You gotta learn how to sometimes just let life be life.
What the fuck does that mean?
You nonchalant, but you like don't give a fuck about 16 months.
Yeah, bro. I can't. I'm just like I'm constantly like worried.
Yeah, that's all. That's what I think. You worried too much. Why? What are you worried about?
Yo, I don't even know how we're like what bullshit, man, bro. Like, what the fuck? Chilling, like, what the
fuck? That's not shit. Deep ass question, bro. Holy fuck. I'm not gonna lie, majority of my time when like I'm up by myself, it's I think the only reason why I don't worry about shit that much, and the only reason why I don't really think about like my life problems is because like I'm always distracting myself with watching like videos and stuff while I'm editing.
Feeling your best looks like this. Fragrance.com has over 40,000 beauty products to choose from, all up to 80% off. Yeah, you heard that right. Shop brand name fragrances like Prada, Versace, and Juicy Couture. Or take care of your skin with Clinique and Clarins. Oh, hair care and makeup? We've got that too. Discover beauty for all and feel your best with exclusive deals at fragrance.com.
Gotta admit, I'm the boots on the ground type.
You need to spend thousands of dollars on a good piece of art. Think again.
I'm gonna be a target. I'll be a movie.
A premium art company that ships high quality art straight to your door. Browse their large section online and find something perfect for your home office. The possibilities.
I'm being so serious. Bro, so you're feeling like you have too much brain rot or some shit in your head? I guess. Well, nah, there's not that much. Nah, I feel like brain rot is fucking TikTok. That's like constant like doping brain rot. I'm just like watching a video just so I could like just be entertaining. But it's not in a brain rot way because the majority of the shit that I watch is not all brain rot. It's just like entertainment, I guess. You're just turning off your brain type shit. Yeah, but again, the only times I get worried is when like I have deadlines for certain shit. When like I know like let's say I have to sign a paper, or I have to send a letter out, I have to do something, or I have something basically. Oh yeah, you have to get this done by this date. If not, this is gonna happen. That's when I start panicking. Then my life just fucking goes to shambles, bro. I don't know why. That's what fucks me up when it comes to stupid. Really? Yes. You don't feel organized? No, bro. No. It's weird. I don't know why. See? What the hell? We're totally other people. For me, it's like somebody told me that, oh, like, you gotta do shit. I feel more organized. I don't like that shit. I feel like I'm being, like, bossed around for some reason. Really? Yeah. But like, you have control when you can fucking do it. I do, but I just don't know why I'm like that. See, it's easy for you to say that for me, but I can say the same thing for you. And you just don't think you're mad or saying shit. But it's hard for you. Yeah, it's weird. I wonder where that whole thing is. I mean, is there anything that you would say like, what? Like you would be doing sometimes where you just like...
Quit dying, bro. You're getting boring.
You know, because I haven't done something that I could think of that I've done that.
Bro, I'm at ammo already. What the fuck? I have no ammo on it.
No, nothing. I guess I'm tripping. I I just be chilling, guys. I just be mad, I guess. I don't know. I be bugging. Cause I feel like this is your fucking therapy, bro. You be sometimes this is your no, not in a bad way, but like this is like your outlet to just like sometimes let shit out. It probably is, bro. I mean, I feel like you guys are listening. I mean, because people are listening right now, you know? Are they? Are you really? You guys fucking shit.
Fuck, you should have saved that.
I'm just saying random names. George. William. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying fucking random names, bro. Anyways. Topic, right? Side of fucking Benson. You wanna get triggered? Okay, bro. Alright. Bro, that motherfucker, I think his name is Marin? What's his name? Something thing? Some motherfucker? That's his name, Marley? What's that from? I don't know. Marlon is like, what are you talking about? Isn't that his name Marlon? Oh, that's, yeah, I think that's Google's dad.
I don't live with my girl. I think it makes you weak and soft. Now, if you have kids, obviously, you know, a couple days a week you want to be there. But I think living, yeah, because you're supportive, man. You said you believe in the nuclear family. I do believe in the nuclear family. Well, that doesn't sound like a nuclear family. I wouldn't see it every night. You still got to maintain the attraction with the woman, right?
What the fuck is that? No. I'm confused. So what the fuck is, like, what is he? I mean, basically saying, yo, it's not bad to do with the woman. Because of the reason why he's saying it, right? Yeah. Correlate? I just be saying random things, I'm not gonna lie. You see, this is like, this is what I was gonna say. Well, I feel like people nowadays just say anything like this is gonna be so weird, bro. You see that video? It has to be, bro. There's no way you actually believe that. It doesn't make sense. There's no... It definitely has no fucking facts. There's anything I feel like people just say just so people just like... You do this.
Bro, shoot this motherfucker, niggas help me.
Yeah, but it has like... that's all social media nowadays, I feel like.
Women, like if you play chess, right? The queen can move in any space, in any direction, as many spaces they want. But if the queen dies, the game isn't over. And the better part is, you can get another pawn to the other side and turn that into a queen. So, that's right. They're disposable.
Oh my god! I'm not gonna lie. This motherfucker's great, but this guy, like you said, because, boy, at the same time, I feel like he's doing that because he has courses where people pay to actually, like, listen to his advice, their advice. Like, I feel like he's just, like, low-key, I'm gonna be that.
Hey, just run in circles, bro.
Like, I mean,
just run in circles the whole time. Yeah, same, yeah. Yeah, fuck that nigga. Honestly, I don't got time to be riding.
You know, some of the women nowadays are really the best. You know,
oh my god, yeah, what's up?
Traditional, not just even about being traditional, just being like loyal or just not promiscuous, because I feel like it's like normal to be like a whole time.
Yeah.
Fuck a lot of girls.
Yeah.
Fuck a lot of guys. Having a lot of bodies nowadays is normal. If you say that it's bad that somebody has bad bodies, you're automatically like, that's right, like, bad so if they have a lot of bodies, but like, bro, we have preferences, what the fuck? And it's not even just that, why the fuck you wanna like, everybody, like that, you know, like,
yeah.
And I might sound like I think it's saying that, but I mean, it's just like, why, you know? But anyways, going back to whatever like I was trying to say with him, like maybe he's just traumatized with the women nowadays.
Yeah.
But was quite heartbroken in some days, got cheating on. You know,
I think Will has a girlfriend though. A girlfriend.
I don't know how somebody deals with him though. Like it's not. They only work for the money.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's the money. When they see the money, when they see the bags, the trips, they just push everything else to the side. Like, I don't know, but I'm getting a free trip. Whatever.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's work like that. You could find a woman that's like you're doing everything, you're having a normal life. Like this guy thinks like you gotta be like the bitches or the rich, and like that thing where you'll find like the woman is there, and like, you don't have to live with them, like you like what?
Nah, these motherfuckers, I feel like these motherfuckers want ladies or some shit, cause he can, I seen him say credit. Oh yeah, like the woman has to bow down to your this and that, like has to serve you, like shit like that. I feel like if you want a good woman, you go to like Europe or something. What the hell like cool? I feel like a lot of the bad women, not gonna lie, doesn't mean that it's cheap. So that's what normal like here, and then whenever you talk about that stuff outside of these United States, like, what the fuck, that's normal? You guys do that shit? I've seen clips like that.
Maybe it is this year, but we need to get out of this fucking country.
He just needs to shut the fuck up. Retire from the podcast. Fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, don't lie though, bro. I mean, I haven't seen like that type of content in that long, bro. I mean,
I hate that content. Yeah, it triggers me.
I'm glad I'm not like on that side of TikTok or anything like that, bro.
Bro, shoot the big guys. Once we kill the big guys, we're gonna be good.
So basically, you know, all you have to do is like not give a fuck about these things. So all you do is like, just care about your money. You know? It's okay, because
As long as the big guys are alive, bro, the zombies are gonna keep spawning. So.
like, oh, bro, what is it fun, bro? Like, you can literally just have respect for yourself, and that's all. Yeah, of course. You don't have to listen to these fucking, like, gurus or love people like, bro, no, you fucking don't, bro. You do whatever the fuck you want to do, like, there's no single way that you have to do anything. There's no way like, oh, you have to act this way, you have to act like that.
Yeah, but they're not gonna lie, if you're an awkward motherfucker,
Come on.
they're not gonna help your awkwardness. It's gonna be awkward around the woman that you want to date, bro.
You want to, like, I feel like my genuine, like, take on, like, let's say you're having women problems, their problems, having a hard time with women, is just, like, being, like, more positive with yourself. I'm being so deadass, like, gaining confidence in yourself in ways that, like, small victories, like, for example, start being more organized.
Bro, shoot the big guy, bro. Shoot the big guy. All three of us, come on.
Like, getting some shit, like, then you start, like, you know,
faster we kill this bitch, the faster we
that
go.
builds your confidence, and then you literally, like, just fill that out, like, naturally, and shit, you know?
Also talk to a lot of people, random people, it doesn't matter who it is, and then eventually you can be able to talk like that with
What's going on, bro?
But when you talk to every other person, you're not putting the
and it all starts off with, like, having, like self-confidence, bro.
Yeah, aim your bullet to the bigger.
You could be a little bit shy, but it's only because you feel like you're weird.
Yeah, aim your bullet to the bigger, aim your bullet to the bigger.
Oh, what I'm gonna say is something. But in reality, you're just like in your head. Yeah. And then sometimes, when you're in your head, you don't really take too much conversation. So you don't know what to say. You're showing your head, you're like, fuck, like, I don't want to be weird, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Like, what do I say? So you completely, like, don't really take too much conversation. You're not in the conversation because you're not present. You're, like, in your head, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a good tip for that. So listen to what
come on, I'm scared, bro.
And then try to find a question to whatever they're saying, or just add something to like what they say. It's pretty easy.
Literally, it's bro. It's not that hard, guys. First, like, just relax, just breathe. And you're not weird. You're not fucking like strange or whatever. Everything is weird. They're not saying you're a weird side, but everybody is weird. So don't think you're weird, bro. Like, everybody's showing their fake self. They're showing their, like, unvulnerable self. So obviously, like, they might seem perfect, but trust, everybody's really
we're dead.
Like,
maybe
positive and good, so just relax. But the only listen to these fucking dumb motherfuckers that want to get money and fucking crazy shit like this. You won't fall for it, bro, because a lot of, come on, you see the comments, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there are people who consume that type of content. So it just basically.
Bro, shoot the big guy, bro. I'm trying to get rid of this shit.
Finally found it.
Who's that?
Oh, that's good. Right here. You think I should let him know your preferences?
My name is Hermione, daughter of the richest man in the Southern region. I go by Steve and hold a PhD in computer science. 3 years ago, I fell in love with Chris at a party. Since then, I've hidden my identity and become his executive assistant. Secretly dating him.
You have a board meeting at 10, you know that Middle Eastern oil tycoon at 11, and an online conference to international business division at 6. Then at 8.
8 what?
Shoot the big guy, shoot the big guy, shoot the big guy, shoot the big guy. Bro, how do you keep dying? Oh fuck, guys, I ain't gonna cap to y'all. This might be GG's. Go, 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 go. Bro, he's almost dead. Shoot the big guy, bro. Come on, I can't be the only guy shooting him. Yeah, we're good.
Patch me up. I'm one asset you can't afford to lose.
Rewiring their brain into thinking all women are like that, or people are like that, yeah.
And like, bro, like I said, guys, I understand it because nowadays that's just the norm. But I feel like it's not every woman is like that, bro. Not every girl is like that.
Yeah, just the woman they see on social media does not correlate or does not translate to the people outside of social media. Same thing with hate. People who hate online, they're never gonna say that shit to your face. It's like probably like, all right, one out of 10,000 is gonna say that shit, like in real life.
But I mean, I don't have anything else to say.
So not me either. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed our yappuccinos right
I
now.
have like yap, I don't even know why.
But I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the after segment. Be comfortable. Get your snacks. Get your headphones. Get your blankets. Get your cuddle buddy. Turn out the lights. And enjoy the show. And we're back, guys, from our regular schedule break.
What's this?
Just sit back and enjoy this eerie music. And I already told you guys, I think the last week, I said a game show that ties into a cult somehow. So basically, back in 2008, Fox, they aired this show called Moment of Truth. And now, previously, I think last year, or 2 years ago, I talked about a show called The Value of Truth that aired in Peru. I don't know if you remember it.
I don't remember that.
Basically, I think that show, Value of Truth, took inspiration from this show, because this came out way before. But the whole premise is the same thing.
Hey, James, accept that bitch.
Answer questions.
I ain't gonna cut you. I'm tired of your ass.
They get money, yes. And they would have either loved ones or maybe some friends, whatever, right there next to them while they're answering the question. And also, they're doing it in front of a live audience.
And some of the questions could be like embarrassing.
Oh yeah,
I ain't reviving his ass. I'm sorry.
Especially ask questions, controversial questions that's gonna make you look bad, make your family look bad, maybe your partner look bad. It's just overall just a bad idea, and it's not morally like correct. But 2 years after that, also there was a technician named Melanie Williams, and now her episode was very, very like, I wouldn't say controversial, but it was fucked up. And I'm gonna show you a trailer for the kind of questions that he asked her because it's pretty wild.
This woman from St. George, Utah tells all about growing up in a polygamous family.
Your father had 38 children. Your mother had how many?
Her father and 2 of her siblings have always guarded the family secrets.
Do you think your father was wrong to set you up on a date with a 73-year-old man when you were a teenager?
Yes, of course I do.
Well, they're on the lie detector test, so they can't even lie.
While living in a polygamous community, do you know of any underage girls who were married to adult men?
Yeah.
That answer is true.
Did you ever witness members of the polygamous community providing alcohol to underage minors?
She's gone further than anyone else on the show.
Congratulations, you won $100,000.
So you kind of see what kind of questions they're asking her, right? And she answered it truthfully.
Yeah, no, a lot of minor,
a lot of kind of shit or whatever. And yes, you are correct about the lie detector. That's something I forgot to mention. Prior to being on the show, on stage, before they would take the lie detector test, then they would ask it in front of the live audience. But whenever they ask it, they know the answer. So if they lie, they automatically lose a little bit too. So they have to. And this episode was episode 9 of season 2. But you can't find it anywhere. It's lost. You never find the full one. You just see this trailer for like Lost Media. And I took a picture of what was asked, because obviously, like I said, you can't really find it, but some people just, who watched it, they wrote down the questions. I'm going to just say some other ones that are pretty bad. Did you ever forgive your father for trying to marry you off as a teenager? The answer is yes. The lifetime, which have you seen it?
I was spent my entire life. I'm really accepting to love, and some of them take one in. Now, I use micro-perfumes. They give you the ability to do a small bottle of film.
Do you know any underage girls who are married to adults? Yes. Do you think your mother will ever accept you leaving the community? No. Do you feel like you're a bad student girl? Yes. Do you think your father could have done a better job protecting you as a child? Yes. Do you feel like your dad's lifestyle ruined your childhood? No. So, with all these questions, it's revealed that growing up, she was part of one of like the most darkest cults. It's called the Fundamentalist Church of Latter-day Saints, or FLDS. I don't know if you've ever heard about that.
Take them into heaven. And so the stakes for them were
this cult was actually but it wasn't in the normal polyamorous way. They took advantage of the stage where they were forced to marriages with older men up to like 85 years old, and would have this cycle. Both of themselves would have babies, and there would be basically an ongoing cycle. And that guy, he had like 83 wives, and a lot of them were underage girls, bro. And a lot of people in the community, they married underage girls, and it was all ran by this guy. It was Warren Jeffs, who was also this cult prophet. And for many years, they went under the radar. And since he was the quote-unquote prophet of this cult, meaning that he was the only one that could talk to God. They basically had no choice but to listen to him, because he would tell them, oh yeah, God said it has to be this way, so you have to do this. The more wives you have, no matter what age, and the more kids that you have, and the more they have kids, you have a higher chance of getting a spot in heaven. And these people being naive and believing the actual prophet, why wouldn't you believe the word of God? That's the way they thought it. And I'll post the interview to you guys too. There's a lot of interviews of victims coming out, explaining what the fuck happened in the cult.
I was 14 years old. They forced me to marry my cousin. Warren, please don't make me get married.
If you're questioning me, you're questioning God. I saw this picture of Warren kissing this girl. That's what I said. I'm done.
Yeah, as a daughter of Warren Jeffs, there's kind of like royalty in a way, but also you have a lot more justice to be like took out. Basically, the only reason that father got powerful in the first place is true. He went to prison for some topless. He's some 12-year-old girls that he married. He had several wives who were like under the age of 18, like a lot of them. But it wasn't until after I left where I found out his daughter was coming from me to get married to. And it was my situation with husband. I was 15 years old the day that Mom told me that basically everything I ever knew was a lie, that my father wasn't the prophet, wasn't like the God, he wasn't on a pedestal like we put him on. So it kind of just all hit me in the face. Like, I'm just going to tell you something, you need to hear it. We were out on a drive, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what is it? Like, just gonna die. Growing up.
Wait, and like, did they get in trouble after this video? Like, did anybody get persecuted, or was the cult ongoing and then nobody did anything to them, or like,
No. That's what the whole thing is about. Nothing happened to the dad, or nothing happened to anybody, or whatever. But since that episode was lost, like I said, he did it to the mental. So that's when they asked him the final question, which was for $500,000, which nobody before her ever wanted. So she's going to be asked a very, very disturbing question, and I have the clip for you. And she ends up answering it truthfully. So you're going to be like, yo, what the fuck? And this motherfucker didn't get in trouble. And like do you think the show, after hearing all these disturbing ass questions, got a lucky shot. They would like try and like help out something, do something about it? I mean, but also when it comes to like societies, culture, whatever, it's like a gang or like whatever, you know, so you don't want to fuck with the wrong person. Yeah. So it's like, what if you even try to say something and then like something bad happens, or like the whole fucking kills you? Well, I do know, I think that specific quote, that guy, the motherfucker who ran that shit, the co-leader, he's in jail. So I don't know too much about like the other things. It was, I'm telling you right now, it's like a bunch of like, so it's like, this is the clip from episode 10. A hotel or the beach where you stay with the
This Mother's Day, show mom just how much she needs you. Find the perfect gift that Fragrance got it. Delivering genuine fragrances at amazing prices. With up to 80% off all your beauty essentials. You have to gift without it.
Oh my god, bro. Get me the fuck out of here.
Save 30% off your next purchase at fragrance.com. Your destination for unforgettable Mother's Day gifts.
And then the host asked her, like, are you sure you want to do this? Like, you don't have to answer the question. And she's like, yes, I'm going to answer it. It's a hard-ass question. It's a stupid-ass question, but I'm going to answer it.
I got more stamina than a fucking kid.
Right now, nobody goes up the question. It's just that what you read on the card that they're not asking.
It's a small situation. But I can do it. So let's do it.
For $500,000, Melanie Williams. You believe your father, as an adult, has ever had sexual relations with a minor?
Thank you, bro. I swear.
That answer is...
Now, I'm just fast forward a little bit more, just so you can see the dad's explanation.
I'm happy for you, but the question needs to be addressed. So let's talk about it for a second. Would you like to say something first?
And Julian, it was men calling him that included nationwide and they step up and take life in their society and future, and so very built living. It happens all the time.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
But ceiling on has walls of that.
I'm not sure when I did this, I knew what a minor was. A long time ago.
Okay.
Wife number 2 was 17. She had just...
Probably like fucking stories by that time. Yeah, I used to be a pedophile or whatever, and 4 months after this episode, Melanie, she went on a blog, and she basically wrote, she said that, yo, my dad was lying when he ended the question. He was younger than 17. She was 14. And I believe she was saying her name was Joey or whatever. And a lot of, like I said before, bro, a lot of this shit was common in Indian religion. That's fucking disgusting. Yeah, bro. You know, right now, it's crazy too. Like, there's thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking things. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Like, we don't know of. Like, yeah. Just the word quote literally goes like, that's the whole iceberg, bro. Yeah. How you talk for hours and hours and hours about how many fucking quotes there are and what the fuck they did and like how many victims were affected by it. Yeah. It's crazy because my topic kind of relates to it a little bit. Because how I want to, the topic that I'm going to talk about is I want to bring up the movies or the one of the certain movies that we've watched. Midsommar. Oh, okay, yeah. So, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because overall, what my topic is about is cheating. But you did bring up, like, cult and shit. Yeah. And I'm going to be a target. It's about cheating. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So, it's crazy, bro. It, like, all ties together, bro. But basically, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I was scrolling through TikTok, and I came across, you know, like, one of those slides, whatever, on TikTok. And it was a question, and I wanted you guys to answer in the comments as well. If we make this a clip, whatever. But what happens in the movie, obviously, Danny, she's the main character. She's one of the main characters. And her boyfriend obviously is not happy. Like, I'm pretty sure he cheated on her or something like that. And it's like already, it's about to end. But this trip is kind of like bringing them together, kind of like bringing them or whatever. But the question is who was right? And the fact that this is even a question that people are asking on social media is kind of crazy, right? Some people in the comments are trying to say that Danny was not wrong, that she was right in everything that happened to the boyfriend in the movie was right, and that he was guilty. Okay, just refresh my mind, what happened to the boyfriend? I forgot. At the end, he gets, all the friends get killed, and he's the last one to basically get killed. He gets burned alive. And then all she does is watch. She has a blank stare. She's watching, and then she smiles.
Buy this for yourself. If anything like me, shoot yourself. But you know what? It's time for a change. I recently picked up this stunning canvas art. I've always been living in London, and I live here now. Of course, I have. You just want to round trip to Painesville. So many pieces to choose from. You won't have any problem. You have this awesome piece. They offer to be family by elevating the space. This is win-win. Go pick up your canvas art today. Okay, it is
main character. You're talking about Florence Pugh, right? That's
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to play the
Yes.
the scene?
Just talk to the game, but you're asking me if he was right to just watch it, or
like, you know what I mean? Like, this shit, it's fucking insane.
and I'm gonna pull up the TikTok as well to see that tweet.
That's Christian, I believe.
Yeah.
Fire in their holes.
I just forgot how he got to that point, like that he had to like stay in the bear costume.
So they basically drugged him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they drugged him.
Are those all the friends?
Yeah, you don't know them?
Not really, bro. Like I remember watching it, but not everything. I need to rewatch it again,
bro.
I know it's a disturbing movie because I remember the cold aspect of it.
What was that? Had to get the jitters out. That jitters? The jitters? You know what else is freaking me, right? You get nervous, Rafa? You get nervous before the podcast? Why you freaky? No, I never got nervous before the podcast. Oh, nah. It's just like 3 people in a room just talking. Why would I get nervous?
Bro, can you get the fuck out of here?
The first time? No, you lying. You know I know you. I definitely know. He's gonna say you kept your coat on the whole time. I didn't put my coat on. Yeah, you did. You had a full coat and he kept it on the whole time. Did he? Mm-hmm. And it was June. No way. I'm like, he's a crackhead or he's nervous. I don't know this. No, I used to sit up because I didn't know like proper posture or something like that, or if I needed proper posture. Your posture just got worse over time. I just want y'all to know, the first time I ever met Keith, he came over to the studio and he had some leftovers with him. And you know how you put foil over the leftovers? It was like a Wendy's burger package foil over the leftovers. That's the biggest shit I ever seen. Getting a to-go box for a Wendy's is crazy. And putting the Wendy's foil wrapper. That's humbug. Anyway, welcome to Crash Dummies episode 140. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Patreon. We just dropped an episode last week, and we're gonna drop some different clips this week from our and we're gonna drop some clips from stuff we checked out the last episode as well. Yeah. Also, jump into our clips. We're gonna be streaming a lot more frequently this month. We were just slacking last month because of Mike, you know what I'm saying? He started training more, just dropped the podcast. So we're gonna start streaming more consistently. He gonna make some guest appearances. And we're gonna be like a key only stream. We just talk about it. High calorie streams coming. Oh yeah, you're gonna be in Vegas. I'm gonna be in Vegas this week. I'll be in Vegas Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So yes, sir. You walk in the strip. This nigga put you a gigolo Vegas. Gigolo? What do you think a gigolo is? Gigolo is somebody, a guy with his favorite sex. What are they talking about? I feel like the thing is, what I learned about Keith, I use it in the right time. No, listen, use it. You're gonna walk the strip. You're walking the strip in Vegas, there's always like naked. There's not always naked women on the strip in Vegas. Yes, there is. Always. Every day. Oh my God. That's why Vegas is public. Yes. There's not gonna be butt naked women on this. Not everybody. Not everybody. But there's some every day though. There are women that be naked. They be having these little black little. Yes. You've never seen that bitch in Vegas? I've seen videos. You been to Vegas? No, I've seen it. Fuck up, guys. Heard it. Just because you never been to Vegas. Been there. How did he know? Bro, do the bridge he in his Vegas? Huh? Just Niagara Falls exists, nigga. Because of what you mean? If you've never been to it, listen, that's the culture of Vegas. They be down there partying. Yeah, I'm not saying that. You said there's always naked women on. No, he's saying that. No, that's what I'm saying. What he actually said. Wait, hold on, wait.
women are is a plural word, right? So if there's two women that we saw that they're out there every day, that's women.
And there's always two women out there. There's taking pictures. Like, come on.
Come on, man. This nigga making you mad. He dressed like a
so bogus.
Dressed like a fucking airplane mechanic.
You always roast when you have the Unfinished Legacy on because I'm not gonna flame my own clothing brand. But
shout out to the brand.
I got on work clothes, man. I can't get blamed. I could be impenetrable.
Here's how to never have to worry about money after a car accident. Listen, if you have been in a car accident in the past year, even as a passenger, you could be owed a significant cash payout. Insurance companies do not want you to know this. Don't want you to find out what your accident is truly worth. So they can send you a low offer, hoping you accept it just to be done with the hassle. Within a few clicks, you can find out what your accident could actually qualify for just by clicking the link around this video. You answer 5 simple multiple choice questions, and it only takes 30 seconds and it's 100% free. If you missed work or got hurt by a driver in the last year, you might be owed money without even knowing it. You could get thousands, maybe even more. Click the link now to find out. By doing this, you don't have to...
Welcome to Crash Dummies episode 136. It's your boy Mike. We got Pat here. We got Mr. Dean over here. We got Key Boxer over here.
Mr. Dean.
Make sure you guys subscribe to Patreon. And the YouTube premium people too.
Keys Music. We forgot to play it last time. Well, he forgot to play it, so that's on him.
These niggas forgot to play it. Don't listen to it.
How we forget to play it?
Where was I at?
Right there on the cover.
There you are.
Ooh.
But anyway, I don't know the end of the pod. I don't know. Let's talk about what people want us to talk about before we get too off topic.
Chad Williams. Obviously, we're with Shannon Sharp.
Yep.
And I think the video, last time I saw it was like at 22 million.
Yeah, and it's $2.5 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot to say.
Especially for America.
Yeah.
Their attention span. Shit, man. And American attention span is so damn small.
It was just funny.
You know, in America.
There we go. It was just funny. It was just funny how like the podcast like started because as soon as Shannon Sharp introduced it, it was just like we just went and never stopped.
It felt like an episode of like The Office, like the black version of it.
Yeah.
Because it was just like Cat Williams kept breaking down the fourth wall and like staring right at people. And he's like, "Did you believe that?" And then he's like that, and then he's like, "Ah." And then it was just like it was almost genius the way he did it, right? Because he wanted. I think his biggest point to get across is that he wanted to come up to Shannon Sharp's platform and basically debunk the lies that were told on the same exact platform.
Yeah.
That was his sole reason. So I feel like everybody that caught a stray, somebody like Ludacris, I felt like that was a joke. Ludacris?
Yeah, I did.
In my opinion,
I don't believe it.
like the 7 Ugly Lies, I think he probably really doesn't like Luda or he wouldn't say some shit like that. But I also felt like it was a lie, but he knows America though. He's very, very smart. He knows America only reacts off. That's how you keep somebody's dumb attention, right? If Cat Williams went up there and started talking straight about like Cedric Entertainer stole this, he's not that good, Richie probably lied, I feel like the views be down.
Yeah.
But he like, is there a little white, ugly light thing? And everybody's like, that was a lot of information there. What information did you take from it before we go with Mike?
Yeah. Hollywood is sick. It could be sick. I ain't gonna say it's sick, but I don't know. I always had a conspiracy that Hollywood is sick.
Right, so does everybody, right? It's a running conspiracy. But the question is, if they're doing all this, and then the people that are complaining aren't rich, how do you know that you wouldn't do it too? So the conspiracy is what? How you go to Hollywood, they do freaky stuff to you, you gotta sacrifice somebody, and then you get the fame, right? You gotta just do what they tell you. They tell you to go with this political scene at this time, you gotta do it, right? If that's true, and the Illuminati came to your place and was like, I'm gonna pay you $10 million a year for the rest of your life to take care of your family.
That's childish, man. That's selling yourself for money.
You want to sell yourself for money?
No, that's I'd rather do.
But this is how most people think.
Yeah.
Until it's like realistic.
Yeah,
It's always like the would you rather's we have.
It's always different when that money is in there. All right, I got a question for everybody then. What do we think?
It's always different.
What you get from that?
All right, with that shit in your face.
That's the craziest reach of all time. Anyway, what do you guys feel like was like a lie in Cat Williams?
That's the point. That's the good thing about the industry.
Personally, I don't think he ran 2,000 books in a year.
He definitely didn't run a 4.4.
You saw the video? There's a video of him running in the gym. It was like
I see somebody run with the arm wings like this, and then the hand end up going out. They don't run no 4.4.
He said he ran a 4. I think he actually said a 4.3 too.
Yeah.
But it's funny when he did that thing in the gym. He ran and it said 4.4, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, it wasn't 40 yards, first of all, right? But it's just funny seeing the people in the comments who don't know shit about football comment, be like, that was a total lie yet. Told y'all, Unc wasn't lying.
Okay, so what do you think about those people? What's one word that comes to mind when you think of people?
Gullible.
Gullible, right?
Yeah.
There's way more of them than it is of us. If you're listening to this and you can understand the message I'm talking about, there's way more of them than it is of us. That's why America always tries to have a voting system. That's why there's debates. There's niggas that won't Google anything after a debate. Niggas to come up there, you know, like the old cliche where the class president says, you know what's the vending machines, and niggas believe them?
Yeah.
But then was kids, that's still America. So most people believe that at 6th grade level. Did y'all know Steve Harvey's was doing the hippies? When? It was always a running show, though. Yeah, that's the whole way.
Did you do that before?
I mean, there's no way to shit. It's that crazy. And he
the shit was forgotten. I never even thought about it.
It was just like the microphone. It's a high tower.
What was the point? What would be the point of him faking the high tower?
I feel like you gotta have some type of appeal, like to like sell to your audience.
Yeah.
Because there's different type of audiences, right? There's people. You think there's all little baby fans follow him just because he raps? There's some girls that ain't never heard one of his songs, and they heard like 3 of his songs and they follow him.
Yeah.
They want to date him. So he's trying to keep his hairpiece, you know, probably to keep up for the ladies and shit like that.
It's funny, Cat Williams got all these like people responding, like press conferences type of thing, like getting in front of the cameras, like Ricky Smiley one was funny because that one I actually really believe.
What?
I believe Cat Williams.
No, I mean I saw Ice Cube's response.
What Ice Cube said?
Basically, Ice Cube said that Ricky Smiley is correct in saying that he had he auditioned for the Money Mike role.
Yeah.
He might have heard that he could have had it, right?
Yeah.
But Ice Cube thing is like when they bring somebody in, which everybody knows, like if you ever acted in anything, they have you try out for multiple roles. Mm-hmm. They want to see where you fit the best. So I guess he did try out for Money Mike, and then he debunked one of Cat Williams' thing saying that he made Money Mike and he wrote it for what it is. Ice Cube was like, everything was always written, but there's a part in each scene where they let the actors kind of just go.
Like improv?
Yeah, improv. And sometimes they keep it and sometimes they don't. But they said Cat Williams expanded his role by like over 10 minutes, which is like unheard of.
Yeah.
10 minutes?
Yeah. I'm just guessing on the time, but his movie time just got like definitely.
When they said something about when he said that scene with him and Damon from Friday was supposed to be a rape scene, I was like, what the fuck?
I think that that's a lie.
You didn't know that ever happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you never know, right? You never. The thing about auditioning was, I don't know if I did see Cube at a lot of auditions, but yeah. Cube at every audition.
Yeah, and he wasn't like the sole producer either.
Right, yeah. So you never know what Cat Williams might have saw. So, but make myself kind of like check out the one person I'm worried about. So I was worried about Kevin Hart's response, but I kind of realized like where he's at. He can't really say what he can't.
Yeah, he can't say what he wants to say.
Yeah, because obviously you like from an academic scene trying to respond to Sauce Chantel. Yeah. If you're not creative enough to say it, then you probably gonna end up saying something wrong. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know what I was talking about.
But I was gonna say even the Kevin Hart thing. He was saying that Kevin Hart was a plant and stuff like that too. And yeah. I'm like, I don't feel like that.
The thing about,
because I still think you still gotta be talented enough to.
Okay, regardless if Kevin Hart was an industry plant or not, which I don't know, I don't really believe that. I don't know. That's just like my opinion.
But industry plant is not bad as people think. Industry plant doesn't mean like people call Jack Harlow an industry plant.
Yeah.
Like industry plant means that somebody saw potential in you before you put in the work.
Exactly.
Technically.
And some niggas just got lucky. That's the thing. That's the thing. Some people get placed in the industry because they wanted to be in the industry and just by luck.
So if you say Talib Kweli is a better rapper than Jack Harlow, does that mean Jack Harlow's not supposed to be? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like, what does that mean? And like, who, like your opinion, like what type of music do you like?
At the end of the day, too, is I think it's like, it's one of those things where you still have to, your talent still has to shine through.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if you're an industry plant.
Yeah.
So it's just people orchestrating pretty much your life and basically knowing what the audience wants already.
And everything is controlled. There's a government to everything. That, or Jaden Smith will be the greatest rapper of all time.
But yeah,
there was no government.
People are just, obviously the running joke with Kevin Hart sometimes, especially in like the culture in a sense, is that he's not really like black, quote unquote, black people funny anymore.
Yeah.
And I just think,
but he has so much going for himself now.
Yeah, like, I don't think he's just gonna be.
I just want y'all to know, we're the minority. There's less of us than him. If you want to go super platinum all over the world, there's more white people in the world.
Yeah, I just think Kevin Hart has a different style.
That watch
and that
this
are
style.
diehard fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I described it as like pop comedy type shit.
Yeah. And it's just like, the thing about it is like, I might not die laugh at Kevin Hart, but it's still there, and I think that's what he's trying to get. He's trying to broaden it so much that even if you don't laugh, I'm entertaining enough for you to still be here, and you can captivate like multiple styles of audiences. Niggas want to be stuck in the hood. Niggas got mad at Drake for making a techno album. Niggas same Drake, nigga.
Yeah.
The album not for you, you ass nigga.
Then there was also a little pushback on Shannon Sharp for his interview style, like saying that he didn't push back enough on Cat Williams.
That's so stupid, bro.
I think it's dumb too.
The thing about it, that's just like, okay, let's say Shannon Sharp came to our podcast.
Yeah.
And he was like, let me tell you something about Michael Vick. He not good. He not good. He wasn't good. Let me tell you something about that. And he just got the bash on all these players, right?
Yeah.
Will we push back? Even though my opinion to be like, no, Michael Vick the GOAT. I might just be like, no, you can't say that, huh? Like, that's all I can say.
And his point was too, is like he was saying that when Cedric was on here, when Steve Harvey, he didn't push them back either. Yeah. When they were saying the things that Cat Williams was saying was a lie either. So.
But now with that Cat Williams.
And you can't tell somebody how an interview style when the video is doing exactly what it's doing. Like.
But the people that's.
It's so weird.
Damn fucking people on Twitter is terrible.
Yeah.
You will literally see somebody with 300 followers tell Shannon Sharp how he should have did his shit. Let me tell you how to do your shit, my nigga. Let's try to get 350 first before you start talking. You got 300 followers. Only 300 niggas care if you live or die. That's it.
Live or die?
Do you think about that? Like your Facebook friends, Instagram, all that, right? And you come to 5,000 people, and then car rentals, flights, and stays, including the most gentle wake-up service. Booking.com, booking.yeah. The Silverado Trail Boss. And a little work. And a little play. And a truck that says no to nothing. And Chevrolet. Together let's drive. Minus that. Subtract that.
5,000
Subtract that number for people in the world. And that's how many people don't give a fuck. Subtract that 4,000 friends you got from billions. And you'd be like, damn, that many billions of people don't give a fuck about me. Now. Stop tweeting, little nigga.
Anyway, I think too, in closing too, I think Cat Williams, like, now he's probably set himself up for a pretty, like, lucrative tour if he wants to.
He already on tour.
I went to his page. You said what?
I was gonna say he definitely it was definitely felt like a performance when I was watching it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A lot of the content that came from it obviously is circulating around on social media, just like he probably intended.
Yeah. He was calling Cedric the Entertainer fat. I know he got a little bigger.
He was talking about Netflix, but
Cedric the Entertainer always been fat.
Yeah, but I think he got bigger. He got a little bigger.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He was calling Faison Fat Love or something. Fat Faison. He was like, why do you, he said something like, why do you associate yourself with losers or something like that. He said that to Shannon. But yeah, he was killing it. And I think Cat Williams studied Shannon Sharp's interview style.
Yeah.
You could tell. That's why he went on there. That's why Shannon Sharp is going to have way more people come on there because of that style of interview.
Because there's no gotcha questions either.
There's nothing. It's you get to control the narrative of whatever you want.
However you want this to go.
That's why Ricky Smiley was able to get up there and tell a lie, quote unquote, right? Because this nigga letting you say anything you want, and he just reacting like, what?
Yeah. That is, but his reactions are kind of like, they're a little like theatric, I would say.
No, you can't say
you can't say that right now.
Yeah. That's why. That's why I think it make it great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shannon's on the tear right now too.
Him and Stephen A.
Yeah, they're on the. He's on the tear right
Stephen
now.
A. about to be a free agent in 18 months. That boy about to.
Yeah, he's gonna become the richest.
If he get away from ESPN, he gonna be one of the most popular people in the world.
Yeah.
ESPN is holding him back because he really.
That's why on his podcast, where he can kind of like he's been talking a little more freely.
Yeah. He be responding to tweets and shit. Respond to this, Stephen A.
I got a question.
What?
Cat Williams or Dave Chappelle?
I don't go Dave every time.
I got Cat. Cats was more like it just seemed more realistic.
I don't have too many. I have one memorable moment from a Cat Williams special.
That's you though.
I know. I'm just saying that's why I picked. Yeah.
So it's a biased answer.
It's always going to be a bias. I think comedy is a perspective thing.
Yeah, definitely. Cat Williams definitely did have like the.
I remember.
And Amy Schumer not funny. So it's like,
what was the one? That's the white girl, right?
Yeah.
Cat Williams was like, are you playing this nigga? What was that one scene that he kept? He had the big ass belt on. There was one joke that he said in that series. I'll find it. I'll tell you about it later. Somebody knows what I'm talking about.
Nah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Who's nigga chat? The gypsy girl. What's her name?
I have no clue.
What's her name?
What's your answer, Pat?
What's my answer? I grew up off the Chappelle show, so it's very, very hard to me to be like unloyal to Dave. So I'm going with Cat Williams.
All right, are you tired of getting spam phone calls and like spam messages? Because I know I am. I get almost hundreds of spam, especially text messages, just spam text messages. I don't know if the camera can see right here, but thanks to today's sponsor, Aura, that can all be fixed.
I mean, the reason that they have your number is because data brokers are making tons of money giving your information out to people that want to know where you at and maybe even where you live.
Yeah, because I'm used to getting those emails from these companies that I gave my email to saying there's been an account breach, there's been another breach, and there are some websites that actually sell your information as well. So, or you can identify data brokers exposing your info and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. Brokers are legally required to remove your info if you ask them, but they are super hard to do. That's why you have to let Aura handle it for you.
Aura makes it really easy to set it up so you don't have to have different apps.
You can either continue to let the data brokers expose your information, or you can click the link in our description where Aura will give you a 2-week free trial where you can try it out risk-free. Again, the link in our description, and thank you to Aura for sponsoring this video. The Gypsy Rose?
That's her name?
Yeah,
Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Yeah.
So I think she went to prison for getting someone to kill her mom?
Yeah, so I think it was a series called The Act where I think it's on Netflix, but basically on Hulu?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On Hulu, and basically was her mom was making her fake like she had diseases like cancer and stuff like that, and basically she fell in love with another guy, and then she convinced the guy to kill her mom, and the dude was like autistic or something. He had something,
and he got life.
And she got 9 years, and she assisted with the killing.
And now she's autistic. And now she out. She rather run for president next year. The fuck is we doing?
She's famous as hell right now. Yeah, she's famous.
Man, she's so.
And she with another guy right now. She got another husband.
I looked at man. I looked at her in her motherfucking eyes, boy.
She was like abused as a kid too.
Oh, she gonna kill again.
Or convince
him to do something. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah, she gonna slay again. No doubt about it.
Who you think?
That's crazy. He got 9 years though, and she convinced him.
Huh?
She got 9 years. He got 9. I mean, she got 9 years. He got life.
Because she didn't do it, and she probably had a good ass.
I thought she kind of helped him a little bit, like move the body and shit like that. 9 years for being an accessory.
That was in.
Yeah, but she didn't do it.
But it's crazy, like his medical condition. I don't know if
she didn't do it though.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
but autistic though, killing somebody, can't you use that in court? Mental illness.
All right, I have a question. All right, no. I got an acting scene for you.
All right.
All right. This is a scenario. right? You just got rear-ended out of nowhere. You're in your car, brand new car. You just pulled off the lot. The people behind you yelling at you like, "You stupid motherfucker! Why didn't you go?" And it was a red light the whole time, so it's their fault. And hops out 2 midgets. What do you say? What's your next words? And they cuss you out. And they say, "You stupid motherfucker! Why didn't you go?"
Get your little ass out of here.
That's it?
Bro, I kick you on your head. Right? Why the fuck is your 3.5 feet ass getting out of that Hyundai Sonata with one door and the easily accessible pedals, thinking you can come out and be twice the man that I am? But in reality, you're not talking about shit.
Now you definitely getting shout outs of that. Nigga, me? Right back, homie.
Bro, 2 midgets get out the car and try to fight you? That's actually crazy.
Nah, I be, man.
Anyway, so I saw somebody post on Instagram, right? I guess this is the caption, right? So someone used the caption 24, right, with the movie director thing. So what would you think that is?
A birthday.
It wasn't even this nigga's birthday.
Why you say that?
I was like, "Happy birthday, bro." He's like, "Bro, it's not my birthday." I was like, "Why'd you do that?" He's like, "I don't know. I just felt I'm 24 though."
What the fuck? Birthday? Hey, trying to start a chapter? This ain't your chapter. Hey, niggas, I don't respect niggas.
I know, I feel it though. Like, who are we to choose when people can celebrate the birthday?
And nigga, how about that?
Celebrate when you was born.
I feel like it's gonna come in the future though. With how like progressive people try to be sometimes, and like, you don't have to have your birthday on the day it was given to you.
I mean, people don't do that anymore, I guess.
Yeah, some people don't.
Now, some people celebrate their half birthdays.
They celebrate it early.
Changing their birthdays and shit.
It's my birthday all month, bitch.
Pissing me off, bro.
Scorpio season.
Say more.
Fucking season, bitch, is winter. Unless it's Scorpio season, it's fall. We already got a fucking name for this season.
That's just sick.
It's Sagittarius season. Or they say like something that's themed. Oh, December Sagittarius, now it's our turn.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
Why y'all separate us?
Sagittarius, y'all lame ass time is over now. It's Scorpio season now. Oh, wait, maybe backwards.
Hey, 6 months away from Capricorn. Yes, sir.
The one thing I do gotta say, Taurus on the game.
Domination.
Why?
You want to clear your name? This is
What is that?
So Charlie, lock down. Lock it down, Bravo. Nice. We're pulling ahead. Take your Bravo underway. Be secured.
TACOM, getting UAV in the air.
Losing B.
Get me a counter UAV in the air.
Losing Bravo.
What am I using? Bruh.
The traits of a Taurus.
A real ass nigga.
Never.
All my life. Look it up.
Wait, hold on.
Look it up. I know astrology.
I'm gonna have to find an astrologist.
Oh, what? They gonna cook my ass.
Are you looking up,
Alright. Taurus, Adele.
She real. She cool.
Jessica Alba.
She real. She cool.
Channing Tatum.
He real. He
You watch
cool.
all his movies, don't you?
Why you gotta project what you do on me?
You watch it? I'm just saying.
What do you mean all his movies?
battle.
Kill confirmed. We're winning. Keep it that way. Hostiles reclaimed the lead. They've taken the lead.
Packs up. Concussion grenade out.
Enemy RCXD detected.
Hostile grenade! Bringing in recon. Smoke cover requesting CUAV.
scout pulse.
Requesting recon above. Establishing sentry turret.
Hostile RTXD in your AO.
Taking a shot. Watchdog Helo awaiting your orders. Kane requesting Watchdog Helo tasking.
SAM turret launching against
Scout
your
pulse
Watchdog
activated.
Helo.
Breaking out rocket launcher.
Arrow 2-2 entering AOR. Tank down.
Enemy thermal barrack.
Enemies have destroyed your assault rifle.
Sending stun.
Enemy RTXD detected.
Hostile shooter.
Down on base.
Triggering scout pulse.
Feel that? They're about to break. Give them my help.
Requesting recon above.
Mover.
Enemy napalm strike incoming. They never stood a chance. Proceed to extract Stephen.
Pop them up and move out, people. Now a grenade. Putting back on target.
Domination. Secure the objective. Charlie secure. Take a B.
That's all. Get a UAV in the air.
B locked down. We got the lead. Now hold it. Losing B. Losing Bravo. Losing B.
TACOM, launch down a UAV. TACOM, launch a UAV. Ramming Semtex.
TACOM, launch the speed bomber. Add the requesting Watchdog Helo on my grid. Enemy napalm strike incoming. Take it in.
Paintball.
Bravo.
Enemy PID.
TACOM, add the requesting napalm strike. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Friendly.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Hey, this is paintball. Hostiles have a field upgrade. Marshal requesting UAV test. Marshal requesting UAV test.
Eyes hostile UAV established overhead.
Your Sting 9 was disrupted.
Positive ID. Enemy.
Enemy UAV inbound. Deploy napalm strike on my grid.
Sending a Semtex. Semtex, run! Incoming grenade. Hostiles have a field upgrade. Hostile planting spring mine.
Counter UAV. UAV in the air. Domination. Enemy CUAV inbound. Hoton. Got hostile UAV established overhead. Multiple enemy UAV contact. Losing contact. Enemy UAV. UAV down. Take out that CUAV.
Yes, you.
Hardpoint. Let them have it, Black Ops. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. We've taken control.
Really, guys.
You have to decide.
How many people on that team?
Bingo. That's a hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Molotov! Incoming! Spot! Hostile!
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active.
Semtex, run!
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Eyes on enemy!
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located.
Drill truck located. Enemy supply distraction.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Semtex armed. Incoming Semtex.
Hard point identified. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is active.
TACOM, get me a bloody care package. Approving Hellstorm launch.
Eyes on field upgrade.
Aguinaldo calling in a CUAV. Marking LBDR target.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down. Enemy UAV inbound. Lead down. Hard point located. Hard point active. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Deploy care package.
Come on, you're losing this fight. Hard point identified. Hard point is secure.
West Point requesting UAV.
Hard point is active. Hard point locked down.
Molotov sighted.
TACOM, give me a Hellstorm.
Hostile UAV established overhead. We've taken control. Archangel going hot.
Incoming flashback.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point is secure. Hard point located.
Flashbang.
Hard point locked down. Hard point active. Engine ain't working. We've lost the advantage. Hard point is secure. Hostiles have captured the hard point. You've fallen behind. Hard point identified. Hard point locked down. Enemy UAV inbound. Hard point is secure. Hard point is active.
Eyes on field upgrade.
Turret operating.
Nice. We're pulling ahead.
Sending in Semtex. I never forget that.
Send me a care package.
Come on, man.
Hard point located. Hard point active. Hard point locked down.
What the fuck, dude, honestly.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Requesting recon above. Hostile counter UAV established above.
Ronaldo requesting LVB outstrike.
Hostile UAV established overhead. Hard point is secure. Enemy care package above. Hostiles at the hard point. Archangel going hot. Archangel going hot.
Alec, shock charge.
Hard point locked down.
Semtex, run!
Let's capture the hard point. Hard point identified. Hard point is secure. Hostile at the hard point.
TACOM, get me a bloody care
I'm in
package.
Semtex.
Hard point is active. Hostile ATR in your AO.
Enemy 12 o'clock.
TACOM, launch UAV.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Enemy UAV inbound. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Target eliminated.
Hard point located. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point active. Hard point is secure.
Semtex on. Enemy in the back. C4 coming in.
Enemy C4.
Heads up. Hostile care package inbound. Archangel's up. Hard point identified. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point set.
Deploy care package. At Ronaldo calling in Hellstorm strike.
Hostiles captured the hard point. Hard point locked down. Heads up. Hostile dreadnought above. Hostiles have the hard point.
TACOM, requesting napalm strike
Hostile
on my
stop.
mark.
Hard point located. Hard
Heads
point
up.
is secure.
Dreadnought in my sights.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point active. Hard point locked down.
Archangel, going in.
Hostiles have the hard point. package above. Requesting recon above. Hostile UAV established overhead. Enemy UAV inbound. Hardpoint locked down.
No, you don't.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Enemy CUAV inbound. Hardpoint located. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
TACOM, LVBL on my mark.
Heads up. Hostile care package inbound. Hardpoint is secure.
Enemy target confirmed.
TACOM, launch a counter UAV.
Enemy HARP operational above.
Marking LVBR target.
Hardpoint identified. Requesting recon above. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Using Archangel. Scout pulse is online. Percussion grenade.
Come on, man.
Hardpoint located.
Ramming center.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Hudson, Operation Hillstorm deployed. Enemy UAV inbound.
Enemy is on the string line.
Scanning area with scout pulse. Ali. Tango eliminated.
Get me a bloody care
Hostile stun.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified.
Hey, this ain't paintball.
Strike on my grid.
Hardpoint is active.
Aguinaldo requesting LVBR strike.
Got a hostile. Roger. D4.
TACOM, LVBR on my mark.
Hardpoint located.
TACOM, get me Hellstorm.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hudson, authorizing Hellstorm deployed. Archangels on top. Hardpoint locked down. Hudson, requesting Watchdog Helo on my grid.
I don't even know how this sounds.
Capture the hardpoint. Enemy UAV inbound. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Ronaldo calling in Watchdog.
Got pulse active.
Enemy harp inbound.
Enemy down.
Hostile UAV established overhead. Hostile counter UAV established above. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Hostile granat.
Hostile captured the hardpoint.
Semtex armed.
Marking LBDR target.
Enemy care package above.
Deploy care package.
Hardpoint is secure. Heads up. Hostile care package inbound.
Located shock charge. Start inbound. Eyes on hostile Semtex. Hostile shooter.
Hardpoint identified.
Get a Watchdog Helo on my grid.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Eyes on field
UAV
upgrade.
inbound.
Semtex, front.
Hardpoint is active. Watch out! Enemy Hellstorm launch.
Hostile sector identified.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Enemy UAV inbound.
Tack on. Get me a bloody care package.
Hardpoint active.
Scout available.
Enemy care package above.
Positive ID. Enemy. That's fine.
Ronaldo calling in UAV. Ronaldo requesting LBDR strike.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
sense.
Come on, man. Come on. Keep that.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles captured the hardpoint. Enemy UAV inbound.
Brother Myron. Oh shit, you is there. Alright, I'm on my way. This AJ, Samad's son. That's what I figured, but I ain't want to call and not be trouble. Yeah, alright, I'm on my way.
I just told I don't be looking at text stuff. I'm like, who's this? I'll be here.
Alright, bet. I'm on my way.
Firing Archangel. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles captured the hardpoint. Archangel going hot.
Let's go.
Accomplished. We are heading back to base.
Oh.
This is
Incoming C4.
All me, all them.
Okay, twin. I see.
Domination. Showtime. Check live. Assume all contacts are hostile. Zone C secure. Zone C secure. Watch my 6. We got the lead.
Blue, check the fire.
Eyes on enemy. Hostile UAV established overhead. Contact enemy UAV. Take a Bravo. Underway.
That's a kill. Enemy 12 o'clock.
Hellstorm incoming. Watch out. Enemy Hellstorm run. Net call. Enemy one. Net call. Enemy one. Dog kilo inbound. Incoming grenade. Enemy UAV. Enemy UAV inbound. Pick out that watchdog helo.
Incoming grenade.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
UAV in my sights.
Heads up. Hostile care package inbound. Rocket down Bravo.
Ah, dang, I need.
Losing B. Gun inbound. Losing Bravo. Losing B.
Ali. Molotov. Incoming grenade.
Eyes on hostile contact. Bravo side. Bravo losing B. Sit rep. LDP already dropped the deck. We got a rat. Someone find that fucking traitor. Bravo, lock. Enemy RTX, enemy RTX. Enemy UAV, enemy UAV inbound.
Enemy recon
Hostile
sight.
RCXD in your AO. Care package low. Watchdog helo incoming. Assets return active. Securing Zone A. Next on, strike the battle. We're losing Charlie.
Hostile blaster. Hostile shooter.
Hostile UAV established overhead. Enemy dreadnought inbound in your location. Your location. Bravo underway. Hostile
Heads up. Dreadnought in my sights.
Take it B. Mark it down, Bravo.
Assaulting dreadnought.
Enemy UAV inbound. Take it out. Securing Zone A. They're taking C. Losing Charlie. Securing Alpha. Securing Charlie. Control Zone C.
Dreadnought in my sights. Hostile grenade.
Hostile air package inbound. Hostile LVP airdrop detected. Heads up. Hostile dreadnought spot. Tally jump charge. Enemy RCXD detected. We're losing Charlie.
Enemy decoy.
Take it out. We're taking C. We're losing Charlie. Hostile LDPR drop detected. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Hostile stun.
Hellstorm incoming. They're taking C. Enemy UAV inbound.
Decoy spotted.
Securing Alpha.
Located sleeper agent.
Launching UAV.
Stay alert, Black Ops. We got a bowl. Hostile UAV established overhead. Securing Zone A. Keep an eye out. Enemy UAV inbound. We're losing Charlie. Zone Alpha down. We lost C. Losing A. Securing B. Enemy care package above.
Incoming flash.
Enemy dreadnought inbound on your location. Take your B. We're losing Alpha. Rocket down Bravo. Securing C.
Capturing
Take it
Black
A.
Ops, watch my back.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Semtex, front.
Alpha secure. Taking Bravo underway. Losing A.
Oh, look, look. They upgraded the warning spawning. Oh. Oh, now I gotta kill this guy. Oh.
confirmed. Time to get our hands dirty, Black Ops. Get to work. This shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage. Damn it, we've lost the lead. Enemy UAV inbound. Kill confirmed. Bringing in recon. Got the bad guy. Set call. Enemy watchdog helo inbound. Back off. Otherwise, care package drop. Hostile UAV established overhead. Enemy watchdog helo overhead. RCXD rolling out. Kali, watchdog helo.
Damn, bro, you good?
Setting up sentry. Enemy targets confirmed. Incoming grenade. I never forget.
Hey.
Enemy watchdog helo overhead.
Deliver care package on my location.
Tally, watchdog helo.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO. Enemy UAV inbound.
Enemy watchdog helo overhead. Got a hostile.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Establishing SAM turret.
Arming spring mine. Enemy down.
Archangel, going in. You're planning on giving up. Do it now. If not, get to work. Get call. Enemy watchdog below inbound. Enemy RCX detected.
We pulling this one. W win.
Pull back, get back. Battle is over. We've lost.
Damn, we got 150. You busy boy. Okay.
Taking fire.
Fun. Thank you. That guy should be dead.
Damn, pass it. Let me hit that too. Trying to like you.
Shit. Blow your gun through.